My dear students, we were discussing about the arrival of Europeans. We still discuss on that. Why did they come to India? Yesterday we had stopped at the conquest of Constantinople. So when Constantinople was conquered by East Ottoman Turks, the Europeans could not come to India to collect the materials which they needed. India was known to the world as a rich country, rich in industrial activities, rich in agricultural products, rich in technology. Marco Polo, who has come to China, he described that India is full of wealth. So Europeans, however, want to come to India and enjoy the resources that are available in India. So one after another, the European countries were coming to India. Spain, Portugal, Italy, France, Netherlands, Belgium. Such countries, one by one, they were coming to India to have trade relationship and take the resources from India. As I told you yesterday, when Constantinople was conquered by Ottoman Turks, the scholars who were there in Constantinople ran away with their knowledge, with their resources. And many of them went and settled down in Italy. And they began to spread the knowledge. So that is known as a rebirth. We call it Renaissance. Renaissance means a rebirth. If rebirth has to take place, something should have dead and buried. A living person, a living object cannot be reborn. So rebirth of what? Of seeking knowledge or inquisitive mindset. And a rebirth of aggressive behavior. Both began to develop in Europe. In European history, we teach or we study there as a medieval period, as the Dark Ages. Catholic Church dominated the activities of Europe in the medieval period. Education was restricted. No chance of having any spread of knowledge. Everything was controlled by the church. So then the scholars who have reached in Europe from Constantinople began to spread the knowledge. So the Renaissance have taken place. If we go back in ancient history in Europe, we get this idea of questioning mindset from Greek civilization. You might have heard about many scientists of Greek. Aristotle, Socrates, Plato, Pythagoras, so many. Hippocrates, Herodotus, so many scientists lived in Greek. So Greek civilization. So rebirth of Greek civilization and aggressive nature of Roman civilization made the Europeans to come out to other parts of the world in search of knowledge and materials, and they had the intention to spread the ideas of Christ, Christianity. So along with this, they went out into the world. So they came to India for trade. Here you see, got permission from the British monarch East India Company. I had told you yesterday, 1599, that is 1600. 1599, 31st December. They had interest in business activities in India, business in cotton, because plenty of cotton was produced. Silk, pepper, clove, cardamom, and cinnamon, and so many other materials, nutmeg, and so many other materials which were available in India. So they came for it. That's what we are to see. This is pepper. Karimansu. See, this is the way the plant. This is ripened one. Raw pepper. When it is dried up, it will be like this. This is a pepper. This is on a tree, you can see. This is a pepper. So this they wanted because this was used, powdered and put into any kind of material. They can be kept without decaying. Mainly meat, because Europeans wanted meat because of the cold climate. They eat meat. To preserve the meat, this was the best material, so they wanted it. This is one of the objects. Next we can see clove. This in like this trees is available. This is a clove. You might have seen in the biryanis and so on. You will get this kind of things. That's a clove. This is another object, another material Europeans were seeking. Cardamom. This is, I have seen it. This is a plant from where we get it. This is a plant. This is cardamom. Next, clove. This is a tree clove. See. So, cinnamon. This is cinnamon. This is a plant. From this skin of this. You can remove the skin of this and that skin is this. And that's what is used in food. For a smell and taste and all those things. We add this in food items. People eat, use it. So these are some of the things. Now you see the Europeans are root. You know, this is Portugal. We are going to discuss about the arrival of Vasco da Gama. From here only, Columbus has gone, moved from here. He went to this way. Canadians, he went straight ahead because knowledge was that if we go around in the shape, we will reach here. So he went on this route. That's a Christopher Columbus. Now, 1498, Vasco da Gama took this route, this Canary Islands like this. This is known as Cape of Good Hope. Here, towards this, it is this Madagascar, Madagascar and Africa, like this. So they are halted here, all this area nearby the, and they took like this, and yes. That is a route taken by Vasco da Gama. So then he is returning returned to Portugal. So he started in 1497 and reached here 1498. The same year he returned back. No, it's 1499. He returned back to Portugal. This is England. Okay. This is. So this was on this. Turkey comes here. So this area, Turkey was conquered by Ottomans. So earlier there was a trade route like this. This is the Red Sea. Okay. This is the Mediterranean Sea. So this is a land route. Here it is known as Suez Isthmus. This was the route that was to be traveled through land. So there was a trade route from India like this. Iran, Iraq, then Syria, here Syria comes, then into Turkey to Europe. Then there was another route we can go to this way from China, enter into Russia, but there is a very difficult journey because it's so cold. Siberian desert and it's very difficult to have a journey. So, going that side. So, China is there. So, this is the routes for you. So, the trade relationship was there. So, this is another sea route. This is the Red Sea. And this is the Mediterranean Sea. Now, the modern British ships comes through. This is the entrance of this known as Strait of Gibraltar. Strait of Gibraltar, this route. Then here Suez Canal is there, 169 kilometers. They are removed and canal is made. So it is called the Suez Canal. Through the Suez Canal, the ships come. In 1865, the canal was made by a French company. France is here. The French company made Suez Canal in 1865. So this is here. So this land is removed, a canal is made. So this distance is joined together. And the canal is made. That's known as Suez Canal. It was known as Suez Isthmus. What is isthmus? I hope you know. Land between a landmass between two river water bodies. So here, Mediterranean Sea. This is Italy. Greece comes here. This is Greece. Okay. So this is Suez Canal. So this was another trade route. We used to have trading activities. And it is told the Europeans, Indians used to come here to trade before the arrival of the Europeans. So we Indians used to come till here for trading activities. So that's what the route of Vasco. So trading activities, trading relationships in ancient trade onwards it was there. But Vasco da Gama is the first European to come to India through sea. That's important. Don't think he is the first person to come. First, we are having trade activities from Europe to this side. This is through sea, using the sea route. That is something great. Because see, we have no communication method at that. If something happens in the sea, you will die. No options. And when we get into the sea, after some days we are feeling that we are going down to the depth of the sea. And the people believe that the depth of the sea there is a hell. So people are not ready to go anywhere in the sea, deep sea. So once you are in deep sea, you don't see any land or anything else. You have no method to know the route. Where you are going, which direction you are going, where you are going, what is happening. And if there is a heavy wind, what will happen to your ship? If something happens to your ship, die. No other option. So such a situation, people were ready to take risk. That is why we remember them in the historical books. That is what we must appreciate, the effort of this kind of human beings. Ready to take the risk. That is the reason. Even nobody was ready to go with Christopher Columbus because Atlantic Ocean, crossing Atlantic Ocean, going to where? Which direction? What is going to happen? Modern period we have mobile phones, satellite phones, Google cameras, satellites, it will take every movement, everything. It's a modern period. At that time there was no chance. So that is situations. Okay. This is a land taken by, this is one here. From here is a journey of Madrid of Christopher Columbus. He came like this and went straight ahead. This is the Bahamas Island. He landed here, North America. This is a route of Magellan, the person who has gone around the world. So this is the route of coming to India, Cochin, Calicut. He has landed in Calicut. Vasco da Gama in 1498. See, let's see. So that is the situation. So they have come to India and then they started the training activities. 1651 they started training activities in Bengal. Started to build fort in 1696 without the permission of the Nawab of Bengal. Used Aurangzeb's Harman royal edict not to pay tax, telling that Aurangzeb had given permission to them to trade without tax. They were not minding, they were not caring the Nawab of Bengal. They did whatever they did, like a Gunda behavior, we can say. Then, Nawabs of Bengal, you know, Murshid Quli Khan is the first Nawab of Bengal, Liwardi Khan is second, and Siraj-ud-Dawla is the last, we can say. From him, Britishers out conquered due to after the battle of Plassey. The company was not happy with Siraj-ud-Dawla, asked the company to obey. Siraj-ud-Dawla asked the company to obey the rules and regulations of the government, but company was not ready. That led into the friction. And Siraj-ud-Dawla attacked the company officials, kept them under prison. Then the Britishers are planning how to defeat Siraj. That is result is the Battle of Plassey. That's what we have detailed discussions here. Okay, thank you very much.